Good morning, everyone. It is me, Miss B, once again with another segment of Storytime with Mz Bee. I wanted to grab you all first thing in the morning so that when you are getting up and getting your day started, you can hear my lovely voice, okay? But if you were following me a few days ago, then you were privy to the chapter 1 of my latest release, which is called Makeup with Yourself. Don't just look beautiful, be beautiful. That is my first publication. Certainly not my last one. I'm actually working on the outline, finalizing the outline of my book number 2. So I'm excited about that. But I want you all to really, for those of you all who have yet to grab your book, I want you to get just a little snippet of what the book is all about. If you all know me, you know that I am an influencer and an advocate for the beauty arena. I am a 25-year cosmetologist, master cosmetologist. I am a 10-year L'Oreal, no, 12-year L'Oreal makeup artist. And so what I have done is I've taken the steps and process and procedures of a makeup application and applied it to our everyday life. Whereas if you do your face and apply it to your face, you come out with a flawless finish for your face and your appearance. But I took those steps and I applied it to our life for a flawless life, okay? So I'm going into chapter number 2. If you have not listened to chapter number 1, then definitely go back and listen to chapter number 1. Hello, Casey. How are you? High school classmate. And if you have not, like I said, if you have not been privy to chapter number 1, then go back a few days ago and listen to chapter number 1. But today we are giving you chapter number 2. And again, this is my first book and publication entitled Makeup with Yourself. Chapter 2, The Toner. By embracing my mishaps and thanking God for the experiences while asking for his forgiveness is how I was able to make up with myself. Hey, I own those hiccups. They're a part of my journey, my strength builder. One thing for sure is that everyone messes up. I've asked for God's forgiveness, and that was it. I didn't worry about anyone else's forgiveness, just the Lord's. Some people, places, and things I left behind, and I didn't want to reopen any old wounds. It may sound harsh, but I wasn't going backwards. Period. Not even to apologize. I use daily affirmations and subliminal sessions to reprogram my mind and get rid of the guilty and crippling mindset. After a couple of months, I was on my way to freedom. Honey, I became bold. I totally changed my career to something I love. It may seem crazy to others for me to make such a drastic change midway through my career, but I'm living my truth and my heart's desire. To some, it may seem like my wasted degrees, but I've incorporated them into my current career of uplifting others while making them beautiful. Some people have this perception that I think I'm cute and all that. It used to bother me, but now I love to hear that because I get paid to look cute and make others cute. I am free and living my best life. Nobody can live your life but you, so do you. Quote by Archia O. A face toner. A face toner is a quick absorbing liquid that helps to remove excess dirt, traces of oil and makeup, correct and balance the pH of your skin, and helps control acne by helping to remove and clean and close pores. Have you ever swatted flies and the moment you're comfortable and unsuspecting, they return? Isn't it aggravating? It's like they pick at you and pick at you, almost as if they're teasing you until you've had enough. That's when you say, that's it, flies. I've had it with you. It's on now. Or am I the only one that declares this level of war on insects? Sorry, I digress. What do you do when you've had enough of the fly? I know what I do. I turn into Major B and I go on a killing spree. That's what I do. I get rid of them. If I don't do something about them, they'll only keep coming back, and I don't want that. Plus, if you know anything about flies, you know that they're some of the most disgusting bacteria-carrying pests ever. So yeah, they gotta go. Surely you know we're not only referring to flies here, right? Ah, you're a bright one, grasshopper. There are times in our lives that after we have taken the time to purge and cleanse and undergo this whole metamorphosis for our greater good, something or someone comes around causing us to be reminded of what we once were and how we once behaved. It could be a case of an old buddy from college that remembers that you were the man back in the day. Or a certain someone from your past runs into you at the gym and he was that one you just couldn't resist, but he's always been no good for you. Oh yeah, you know the one, girl. Yes, that one. In those moments, it's so easy to return to what's familiar to us. Yes, you absolutely did face those issues and healed. But, and it's a big one, in order to remain in a place of total newness, your new mentality must be practiced deliberately and consistently. Case in point, how many times has that one someone apologized to you for doing the exact same thing repeatedly? Granted, there are times where some just simply know how to manipulate an individual with lies and deceits in order to remain in your good graces. Watch out for them because they do exist. However, there are some that are genuinely apologetic. And because that old behavior was what they displayed for years and years, simply repenting and apologizing isn't enough. Oh no, there's now work to be done. In order for change to remain, you must find a preventative plan and work it. If you don't, your old behaviors will slowly but surely return, and you will be who you've worked so hard to come away from. Simply apologizing will not be enough. For instance, if you know that the moment you receive your paycheck, you're going to blow it by frivolously spending, that means you need to incorporate a financial accountability partner or an accountant that will manage your funds for you. It's clear you're not yet disciplined in that area. If you struggle with overeating and you've decided to cut back and begin clean eating and living, immediately after your decision to change, it may not be a good idea to visit your favorite seafood restaurant and order that all-you-can-eat crab legs. Or ask for another basket of those delicious cheddar biscuits. Sidebar, they are so good. Oh my God. Okay, sorry, I'm back. We're being honest with ourselves, right? So you know if you're not all the way healed in certain areas, right? So why do you think we're going to trick ourselves into thinking that we're better than we really are? Right now, at least. It's okay to not be okay. Acknowledge it so that you can focus on the steps to heal from it. It is a process. Trust me. It took a number of years to get to a place of needing to be healed. It'll take some time to chisel at it and rid yourself completely of it. Now, let's talk preventative measures as it relates to people. You thought I wasn't going to mention your close friends that you know isn't good for your health or your future self? Not so fast. If you've struggled with alcoholism and are trying hard to quit drinking, why would a friend invite you to hang out at the bar for drinks? Wait, I have another one. If you've struggled with drug abuse and you're rehabilitating, you even have a sponsor to be accountable to if and when you feel an urge to go back to old habits. What kind of friend takes you to your old hangout spot to catch a score? I've learned that people don't see a situation for what it is. They see it from where they are. You get it? You may want to change, but they don't. They want you to remain who you are for their convenience. It has nothing to do with you or your desire to want and do better. See, if you push towards the future for change and you're unwavering, If they want to remain your friend, they're going to have to change with you. But if you're wavering and are still vulnerable in areas, they will lure you back into your old ways. That is a guarantee. You're going to be like who you hang out with. If you're changing for your greater good, everything around you needs to change in the direction of where you're going and not where you've been. You see how difficult it was to identify, acknowledge, and repent for your previous you? Why would you put yourself back there again? Love yourself enough to stay on course. Train your eye to see a distraction from afar so that you can avoid it at all costs. And keep your eye on the prize. You're worth the fight. That is chapter 2 of my latest release, Make Up With Yourself. Again, this is my rendition of, this is my taking the process and the procedures, a step-by-step application process that we utilize for making up our face, our exterior self, and applying it to our interior self. Applying it to our life so that we can have a flawless finish in our life, okay? So all of the information on how to order your very own book, Make Up With Yourself, is in the captions. Please feel free to go ahead and click the link if you are more if you're desiring more of an ebook. You can get it from Amazon and Kindle. If you want the Audible would be available later on this week, or the weekend rather. Or if you would like a signed copy and an inscription by the author, myself, then feel free to follow the instructions in the captions by inboxing your full information, and you will immediately get your order invoice sent to you via email, and it will go out today. If you get your order in today, it will go out today. Our shipments leave at 3 o'clock every day, 3 o'clock p.m. every single afternoon. So if you put your order in a decent amount of time, you take care of your invoice, it will be shipped out today, okay? If not, I guarantee next day shipping, all right? So that is it for Storytime with Mz Bee. Again, that was an excerpt from my latest release, Make Up With Yourself. Don't just look beautiful, be beautiful. You can obtain your copy, like I said, by way of the information in the captions. And until next time, have a great day.